Hi, welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make a BRAN IFFIT pudding. We're actually going to be doing a carrot and apple BRAN pudding.
Yeah, it's a controversial carrot and apple BRAN,
but
with mincemeat.
With a bit of mincemeat in it. Like I say, we have seen the one for the recipe that's for the Christmas pudding. The Christmas cake recipe. So we've had a look at that, but I don't want to put golden syrup in it. Plus, Lisa's trying to cut down on sugars and that stuff. So
I'm having mincemeat.
We've kind of done it at an IFFIT pudding, so it's one that's going to suit us, what we like.
That's a good idea to call it.
It's an IFFIT pudding.
IFFIT BRAN.
It is. So we've done. We've got finely grated one carrot, and I've done one really small finely grated apple. And I know people will turn around and say that you have to, like I say, sin the apple because you're putting it in it and then you're cooking it. But
really small apples.
Really tiny apple. Once you've cored it, took the peel off the outside.
It's probably half a normal size apple.
It's probably, yeah. It's only tiny little apples.
But you're supposed to sin it. But
I don't know quite how many sins it is. But like I say, just remember, if you are doing it and putting apple, and obviously you want to be like super on plan, down to every little thing, then you will need to sin the apple.
But excuse me, I am the voice of the internet. I am sure I have read somewhere that if you eat fruit, you must sin it. Is that not going completely against Slimming World?
Yes. We're going to be putting sweetener in it instead of, like I say, instead of putting golden syrup in it. And we're going to do the two level tablespoons, not heaped tablespoons, level tablespoons of the mincemeat, which will be 2 sins per level tablespoon. So we're going to be doing that. We're going to put then a little bit of the mixed spice in as well, and 2 eggs,
and a BRAN. So if they haven't got BRAN, so this is...
You can use...
Show that to the camera.
I'm not sure how many sheets of Rivita it is, but you can use plain Rivita. This one, it's of this BRAN sheets, it was 5 sheets. You get 10 in a pack. This was 5 sheets, which we have soaked with boiling water, strained off the excess water out of it, and then mashed it up. So yeah, we put boiling water and then mashed it up. So it looks a little bit like a Weetabix.
Oh, hang on,
a mashed up.
There you go.
A little bit like a mushed up Weetabix.
Yeah, and it smells quite similar to that as well. Yeah. I've not had BRAN before until this week, so...
But yeah, so that's what we've done, because we're going to do 2, but obviously I'm going to show you 1, and then I'll do mine afterwards. I'm going to use, I think it's 1.5 of a teaspoon, so it's 1.5 teaspoons of the mixed spice.
So what's in mixed spice? Has it got cinnamon and all sorts of lovely stuff in it?
Yeah, lots of different spices in it. As it's called mixed spice.
Yes,
I'm going to use that again in a minute. Okay, so I put 1.5 teaspoons of that in there. Okay, so 3 level tablespoons of sweetener. And like I say, you don't have to add the golden syrup, I don't think, anyway. It's down to personal choice, you know, if you want to put that in. I'm going to then do 2 of the mincemeat.
Tablespoons?
Level ones, yeah.
Yep.
So.
Oh, look at that, looks yummy. This is where the sins come from, isn't it? From the mincemeat, from the sugars. It's worth it.
You have to make sure that it doesn't really go over the top of it, so you know.
It's a little bit over the top.
The other one was slightly under.
Yeah, it's all right. It'll balance.
I'm saying the other one was slightly under, so.
So what's the one of these that you made last night? Because we tasted this recipe out last night, didn't we? We didn't put mincemeat in it though.
No, the last night one we did was just carrot and cinnamon that we did last night.
Yummy.
It had carrot, cinnamon, and a little bit of ginger powder in it as well, which was really nice. So we've got that. We've got the carrot and a little bit of apple in there, so that can go in as well. And as well as that, we've got 2 eggs, which I've mixed up as well, so that can go in as well.
So, if somebody isn't at a Slimming World group, say they're only online members, or they're just following our channel and aren't actually members at all, because the scan brand stuff you can only really get at Slimming World, isn't it? But they can use.
But you can get it in
Ryvita?
You can get it in Holland and Barrett.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But for some of our, because we know some of our viewers are from other parts of the world, Debbie, for instance, Ryvita, is that the same, just like original Ryvita?
Yeah, I'm not sure how many sheets it is though. It might only be 4, but
because it's 4 for your healthy extra B.
Don't quote me on that. So yeah, that it would be whatever it is for your healthy B.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
So you could have the original or the dark rye if you wanted a really dark pudding.
Sheets. They are obviously a lot smaller, but they are the 5 sheets you get, so half a pack of your scan brand. Well, I said, and then you look at it afterwards. I said that's had 2 eggs in it, and obviously where we put the carrots in it.
Go down a little bit.
Where we've put the carrots in it as well, it kind of bulks it out a bit more, and you're getting more speed food in. So which is why we did it. Yeah, so it looks.
Smells lovely. I can smell it.
Nice, yeah. Like I say, I have had this as well with the golden syrup in it, which is nice. But I said I quite liked it just with the sweetener in it as well. So either way, I said it just depends how many sins you want to use.
Yeah.
You can do this and bake it in the oven if you want to. We use our microwave pots and we put this in, and I think I put it on for about 10 minutes and then check it. But that's about it. So for 10 minutes and then it's done. So yeah, basically this is all it is. What I'll do now, we'll whack it in the microwave and we'll put it on for 10 minutes, and then when that's done we'll show you what that looks like.
And it looks. See, it has risen a bit. Oh, hang on, no, lift it because it's right in the middle of the camera. There you go. It has risen a bit, yeah. It has got a little bit, yeah. Right, oh, it smells lummy.
It does smell nice.
It smells really nice.
So the top, you can still see the tiny little bits of carrot and little bits of apple in it.
Yeah, and the fruit.
And a little bit of fruit through it. Yeah. So
it's a proper little cakey, isn't it? It comes out really cakey. Yeah. Sort of looks a little bit flapjacky and a bit like bread pudding. It's sort of, yeah, bread puddingy, carrot cakey, spongy, flapjacky. It's just, how yummy does that look?
I know.
Aww. Well, that's my pudding because yours is there ready to go in the microwave.
Yeah, mine's
for the next one.
Mine's not cooked yet.
What made you think about putting the carrot in? Because you've got a special person to thank for that.
We've been watching Katie Jane, and I think she'd done a porridge. I said once she'd weighed the obviously the porridge oats. To me, I like porridge, but it doesn't even seem to be like, it doesn't look like a lot, and I'm thinking, how's that going to fill me up? But then she'd put finely grated courgette in it. I said, and obviously it bulks it out a lot. You just peel it and grate it up, and it just kind of camouflages it. You don't really see it, and I don't think, like I say, courgettes don't have any particular taste at all.
Because we could have put courgette in this as well, couldn't we?
Yeah.
And we think maybe when we do another one, we might do carrot, courgette, and something else, and hide it all in.
That's it. Yeah. It just
puts
loads of speed food in it, and obviously it's just going to help with all the weight losses. So yeah.
Yeah. So then, you're going to show us it again.
Yeah.
Right then.
Before you eat it.
Yeah, I'm going to eat it now because it looks yummy. So then, do give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, we'll see you on the next video, won't we? And what do we always say, Ruffus? I keep forgetting.
Happy slimming.
It is really, really nice. I love it on its own, but with the quark, it's like a proper pudding. It's delicious. And go away now because I'm eating all of it.
Yeah.
Really nice. It's really nice. It is really nice.
Is it?